Hello, friends. My name is David Trotter. I'm the founder and publisher of Awakened Magazine, and I'm so excited to introduce you to another exhibitor today in our daily spotlight. Exhibitors for Awakened Lifestyle Expo. This is our very first expo on Sunday, December 7th, 9:30 to 9 p.m. There's a whole day. I call it a one-day celebration of mind, body, and spirit, and there's something for everyone. And so I'm excited today to introduce you to Tracee Dunblazier. Everybody give her a hand.
Hello.
Tracee is a speaker at our event, going to be presenting a workshop, and she can share with us a little bit about that. But I really want to talk about her as an exhibitor because she's got her own table and she's bringing products, and you can connect with her there. So, Tracee, maybe just start off by telling us a little bit about yourself. Who are you and what do you do?
Well, I'm a spiritual empath and shaman. I was born multi-spirited, and that led me deeply into a certain grouping of information about mind, body, spirit that started working interdimensionally from my earliest memories. And that gave me a specialty in shadow work, what we call shadow work. That's a nice way to say, grief and working with, understanding the multiple elements of the personality, of the spirit, of, different entities, different multidimensional experience. And then my favorite things like oracles and divination. Understanding how your universe speaks to you is what I specialize in.
Amazing. You started doing this like last year, last month, or?
I was born who I am. And when I came to New York City, I started out, I kind of hid it because in my generation, you were crazy, right? If you told people the stuff that you knew, they thought that you were wackadoo and they wanted to get you help and get you into therapy as soon as possible. So I really hid it for a long, long time until I came to Los Angeles and really started meeting people who had similar gifts as I do. So
Other wackadoos.
Other wackadoos just like me. So I've been working professionally almost 30 years. And then I started a publishing company to publish all of my different products and books in 2015. So I've been doing that for a decade now.
Wonderful. So briefly, you've got a workshop that's at 10 a.m. in the spirit room. So when you arrive, you'll go to a check-in table, and then there's going to be basically 3 rooms to experience. One is the marketplace, where there'll be 40 vendors, healers, readers, and so forth. Then there will be the spirit room, where we'll have 5 different workshops throughout the day, starting at 10 a.m. And then there's the energy room. That's a short walk up a sidewalk, and there'll be signage to show you. And there's 5 workshops there throughout the day. So you've got 10 a.m. in the spirit room. What's the name of your workshop? What are you going to be sharing about?
So funny. I don't remember the actual title.
I really put you on the spot.
No. It's fine because basically it's about, we're going to be working with crystals, but it's going to be a transformative experience to begin working with your grief and to understand and reprogram how you relate to grief and to your emotions through the use of crystals, gems and minerals, whether you wear them, whether or not. Here is a beautiful one that this gal, look at that. It's a double terminated. And believe it or not, this stone has a blue mist in it. It's actually gas that was encapsulated millions of years ago and caught. And it creates, when you hold it up to a light, you can see this blue mist in the center of it that is not really, when you just look at it, you don't necessarily notice it until you hold it up to the light. But it's a very powerful, transformative stone. And I'm bringing some other types of stones to really help people have an experience with them so that they can begin their relationship, hopefully, with gems and minerals, or amplify the one they have.
Amazing. Then you have a table at the event. And so what will you be offering at the table and connecting with people?
Well, I'm a freak for crystals, and I have there are certain ones that I obsess over for periods of time. And right now I'm working with volcanic agate, which is fantastic. It's just a regular looking agate, but when you shine a black light on it, it turns fluorescent green. So I have a bunch of little cubes of that, which we'll work with. And then this one, look at this. I don't know if you can tell the color of this, but it is this. It is this stunning. It's pink aragonite, which is incredibly rare. You usually see aragonite in blue, brown, and white, but not really this pink. And I had never seen it before, and I'm just obsessed with it right now. It feels very waxy, but it is opening up a new frequency related to the heart, but on a much higher vibrational level. So it helps you understand things. It helps you look at things with compassion and with deeper meaning. Anyway, so I'm going to be providing certain crystals. I've got 3 decks that I've created. This is Oracle of the In-Between. I've got a whole crystal series called Your Crystal Allies. You guys might have seen this. It's one of my latest works. It's called Transformative Grief, an ancient ritual for modern times. And it really is, it's meant to give you a new framework of how to relate with grief. And then, of course, this is the 3rd book, Conquer Your Karmic Relationships, which talks about spiritual patterns. A lot of people feel like, oh, I don't believe in karma anymore, because karma is kind of passé because we talk about it differently. But really, we have patterns, and our karma is a way that we talk about the patterns that we're born with, ones we accrue while we're here, and then ones we'll take with us into the next life. So this is a book that breaks all of that down on every level that it exists. So there's also 2 other books that take you through. It's called the Demon Slayer's Handbook series. So we'll be having a divine time.
I love it. I love it.
Booth number, whatever it is.
Booth number 5001. Yes. It makes us feel better if we start all the booths with 5,000.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
like, this place is huge. Well, it only goes up to 5,040, but
when you open a new checkbook and they ask you what check number do you want to start with? Oh, 10,000, please.
Yes, totally. Yes. Oh, it's awesome. All right. So we'll have crystals at the table and books and oracle decks, all handcrafted, made by Tracee Dunblazier, not the crystals. Those were made somewhere else.
Yes. Deep in the crevices of the earth.
Yes. Wonderful. Well, what are you excited about when you think about this first expo? You and I have been talking about it for a while. What kind of gets you excited about it?
So many things. I think, first of all, mind, body, spirit, there are so many more people awakening to these ideas, to these experiences, whether they come to it joyfully and willingly, or whether or not it kind of happens to them. It can happen in any direction. But there are just so many more people that, hold on. Oh, that's what's going on. Sorry. I have a little dog here. And of course I was like, oh, it'll be fine to let her in. She was eating one of my Tums. Well, at least she's good with the antacid.
You just have Tums laying around?
just from this morning, anyway.
You never know when you'll need her Tums. I mean, I just leave one here, leave one there.
Just to be on the same. Normally I'm good, but anyway, that is hilarious. But no, there's just so many more people wanting to talk about things in a new way. And this is just going to be such a great opportunity to not only meet people who are like-minded, but it's, mind, body, spirit, there's a huge, pendulum effect. There's a diverse spectrum of mind, body, spirit.
That is true.
And this one falls solidly in the center. You know what I mean? You're not gonna feel alienated because there's too many wackadoos, right? But it's gonna be a perfect mix of people to help you open your mind, stretch the ideas you already had, and to really network with a new group of people. David, I always feel like anytime any event or any situation brings together a group of people, I call it a karmic group. And this is going to be a new vibration of karmic group that is being created here. And this is the maiden voyage, and that's exciting.
Yeah, yeah. I love that. That feels good. I hope that I do know the intention behind that karmic group is to create a safe place where there's no strangers, everybody
Right,
can be friends.
right,
There's no ins or outs. Like
right.
everybody's good. Like we're all in this together. And there's this sense of love and safety, but also curiosity. Like you said, that you
Yeah,
could explore new ideas, but also stretch your mind in the ideas that you already have. And I love, like you said, it is in the middle. We are providing yoga, a
yeah,
sound bath, breath work that feels, kind of like, oh, I could kind of try this out. This feels safe.
right.
And then, we also have things like timeline jumping and psychic
Yes,
mediumship and channeling and light language, healing. It's like,
yes,
whoa, boy, okay, we're going on a ride here. What is this
yeah,
all about?
right.
And I love having Sadi Simone and Molly Burkett there, who are
Yeah.
coming at it from the somatic perspective,
Hmm.
because I think that's so important, is to how are these things actually impacting our physical body, in the process of growth.
So when you say somatic, of course, I intuitively know what that means, but what does that mean?
Yeah. So uh, basically, the premise behind in that whole world is that we hold our emotions, if we don't process them, if we don't allow them to come in and flow through us,
Right.
that they get stuck in our physical bodies. And that,
Got it.
it's the kind of the cheesy catchphrase of that we hold our issues in our tissues, that whatever we hold, uh, that we end up creating dis-ease,
Yes.
and that dis-ease is not only physically, but emotionally, spiritually, relationally, psychologically. And so how do we allow those emotions that have been stuck in our body to be
Right.
released? And so for Sa, he created the Somatic Dance Institute. And so he will be leading a somatic dance experience where you'll literally be standing up, moving your body,
Right.
and getting it out.
Okay.
Uh, Molly will be doing a workshop at 4 o'clock in the energy room called Somatic Reparenting. And so, all about reparenting yourself and coming at it from like actually your physical body.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's super powerful. I personally have done about 25 sessions of somatic healing,
Right.
laying on a table and guiding through a process and releasing
Yep.
emotions that you didn't even know you needed to release. It was like, whoa,
Oh,
where'd that come from?
absolutely.
Yeah. So, including grief, you
Yep.
know?
It, it,
So,
it always, I'm a Reiki master teacher and practitioner. And that's one of the things that we hold these blueprints of energy in our organs, in our throat, we hold these traumas, these memories of things that have happened, and accessing them and giving them a voice is the thing that sometimes it comes through on grief, but it ends up bringing you deeper information and dreams and different, like it connects. It's like a timeline. It connects you to all of these dots, to all of these other places that you're holding here.
yes.
So
Yes, yes, yes. So I'm excited. Sometimes if you're in a mind, body, spirit experience, and I'm relatively new to this, so I'm kind of speaking as an outsider a little bit.
right.
Uh, a lot of it can feel very galactic, right? And very big and kind
Yes.
of out there. And sometimes I have a sense that it might be helpful to introduce some of the somatic healing experiences to help
Right.
doing some of that shadow work, right? Some of that
Yes.
internal work. And
Yeah.
so, and then vice versa, people that are kind of more into just the somatic healing, like, hey, let's think about these things that are kind of out here and
Yes.
accessing information and codes that we don't have access to here on in the three-dimensional, obviously. So,
Right.
yeah, so I like the cross pollination. That's the goal.
Yeah, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. And I
Yeah.
and I have found in my work over the years is that it doesn't matter if you start in spirit, like the Akashic record, you go, or you start focusing on the physical body and the pain that you feel somewhere. Doesn't matter which direction you go, you're going to get to the same place eventually.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. Well, Tracee, I'm so happy that you're a part of this event in both as a speaker and as an exhibitor.
Yes.
And just appreciate your personal support as well of me. I really appreciate it so much. I feel like you're in my corner, and that feels so good.
I
Uh,
am.
yeah, we're just, doing something good. Yeah, it's something fun. So
Yeah.
anyway, all right. So people want to check you out. The website is on the screen, but tell us where they remind us the website and social media.
TraceeDunblazier.com, and almost all my, you can get to all my socials from TraceeDunblazier.com, but there's at GoTracee with a double E is almost all of my socials. So you can start with that.
Great. And I guess we should put up on the screen, if you want to get tickets, which I know you do, you go to
you do.
AwakenedLifestyleExpo.com. And, if you just want to come for shopping, I have a discount code that will help you get in for free. Just go to AwakenedLifestyleExpo.com, click on Get Tickets, and enter the discount code SPECIAL, SPECIAL, and that will get you $5 off the entry. And then Tracee, I think you have a discount code for 20% off the other tickets. I can't remember what it is. Is it Tracee Dunblazier? I think it is.
Yes.
So enter Tracee Dunblazier for 20% off of all the other tickets. And it's a super affordable event. Like an all access pass is $75, which is pretty much the cost of like a sound bath in Southern California these days.
Absolutely.
And you get a whole day. And we forgot to mention the main event is what we're calling it. It's 7 o'clock, 7 to 9. We've got Sadi Simone, Ken Lloyd, who's a multidimensional healer utilizing light language, and Livia Devi, who is a channel for the 70 Arcturian Council of Light. She will be joining us all the way from Romania in person.
Nice.
And so I'm super excited. That evening is just going to be electric. So it's going to be amazing. So check it out. All right. Good to be with you, Tracee.
Good to be with you guys. I can't wait.